Hi everybody, greetings to you, peace and love on this beautiful Friday morning. We are going to go to Sheffield. We are off to Sheffield. Beautiful morning. Hey people, how are you doing? How are you doing today? Peace and love to you one and all on this beautiful Friday morning. I hope everybody's doing fine. Yes, I hope everybody's doing fine wherever you are. Greeting, peace and love. People, I have decided to be quiet. I've decided to be quiet. I've decided that I cannot help everybody. I've decided that God has set me free, and I am so grateful. But at the same time, the mistake I was making, was thinking that I can set everybody free and I can carry everybody where God is taking me. That was the mistake I made. And because me and all my siblings, most of my siblings, suffered a lot of abuse in every form that you can think of, because we suffered all these abuse and I found freedom in God. God showed me what was causing the problem. And when God showed me what was causing the problem and I was able to escape and I found freedom for me and my children, I then wanted to go back and set the rest of the captives free. That was my mistake. But I think if I was to do it again, I will do it again. But that was my mistake. Because some of those captives I went back to set free, some of them was not ready to set free. They was not ready to go to that next level. Some of them did not even realize that they were being abused. Some of them, they have normalized the abuse and the abusers. And I look like the crazy one because they have normalized the behavior over all these number of years. You know, they have turned big women and they have never got healing, counseling, and they have normalized the abuse and the abusers, you know. So when I now come to tell them that you are a hostage, you are being trapped, these people have stolen your destiny because of these satanic rituals and stuff that we've been through. These are the reasons why we had all this poverty. These are the reasons why we were raped and incest. These are the reasons why my brother took suicide. These are the reasons why some of you cannot conceive. These are the reasons why some of you do conceive but the baby keep flushing out. When I come to tell them stuff like this, and they have normalized the abuse and the abusers, and they are like one big happy family, of course I am going to look like the mad crazy one. I'm going to look like the one who's got the problem. And that's how life is sometimes. So this is why to them, many of them, I look like I am the crazy woman, because they have normalized everything. And I have not normalized it. I see it as a big problem. And it's a problem that needed to be spoken out about. It's a problem that we needed to get a grip of, because this was not just somebody walking around in the family raping and molesting. And no, it was a spiritual force, altars, covenants behind what was happening in the family. So this is what got me into problem, by me trying to show, especially the ladies, the ones in my generation, not just the ladies, but some of the males as well, trying to show them what was going on, the ones in my generation who I kind of grew with. It became a problem because they have normalized it. And I was the only one, what I believe is seeing clear, because we cannot normalize abuse, we cannot normalize poverty, we cannot normalize physical abuse, verbal abuse, sexual abuse, we cannot normalize suicide, all these infertility problems and all the different problems. It cannot be normalized. But some people have they have accepted it as their norm. So this is what I've decided to do with the help of the Holy Spirit. After my last video, the spirits have told me to be silent. Natalie, be silent. Shh. Focus on yourself. Focus on your babies, your children. You got an 11-year-old and a 12-year-old. Focus on them. Put all that energy into you and your children. And because there's so much overwhelming love in our heart, we are going to still support the youths in our bloodline, but mostly financially and through prayers. When the Lord blesses us financially, we will help them financially, and through prayers at all times. But we cannot help in any other way. I am not going to take on this burden anymore. I'm still going to be there for y'all, but I have shouted, I have given everybody in my family have got the message. They have all got the message. You people have to, the ones who have children, I believe, that everybody in the family, especially the ones who have children, everybody was entitled to have this information. Because if we live in a spiritual and physical realm, but we don't really see the spiritual. Most of us, some of us don't see. But we live in a physical and a spiritual realm. And if we have physical enemies, we will let our family know we got physical enemies, so they can be aware that down the road so is a raper man in the physical, or a gunman, or a drug man. We let our family know there's harm down the road, there's evil ones around. So why, if you see it spiritual, you should also let them know that we have spiritual enemies. In this case, we do have spiritual enemies in our family. There was covenants, evil altars made and stuff, which was a result of the suicide, untimely death of my brother, the poverty, the incest, the rape. What else? Anybody having all of these infertility and stuff, all these different problems there because of the covenants and the evil altars. So we have a lot of spiritual enemies. So people, I'm going to leave you all here now. Have a blessed day. Peace and love. And we will catch up again. Okay? Stay blessed, my people. And I'm going to head to Sheffield.